Lewis and Hardy Show. With our band, Ben Olson.
Hey!
This is Rod Lewis.
How you doing?
And I'm Chip Hardy. And we had no music for you and me.
Well,
but we did.
This guy.
Yeah, he's something.
What are you gonna do?
Well, Rod, I kind of have to agree with you after hearing what you said earlier. Your quote about Jimmy, about I'd like to see things from your point of view, but I can't seem to get my head that far up my ass.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Where are you, man?
Yeah, where's the band?
Come on, man. Where's the rim shot?
I just did it.
Okay. Wow, that's lame.
But
You know it's low budget.
With the band?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, at least he's got some nice fancy shades on.
thank you. Yes, I'm sporting my P. Diddy's tonight. Thank you for noticing.
Wow.
And did you hear Jimmy earlier telling Pittsburgh that you're the kind of man that science would use as a blueprint to build a perfect idiot?
I did not hear that.
I overheard her. I overheard her say that as she was chasing him through the studio.
That's a good one.
We do have a great show tonight.
We do. Hell yeah.
Our Music Row guest, Mike Sebastian
Hell yeah.
from Olay Music,
Big Mike.
with our musical guest, Tyrone Carradine.
Tyrone. Yeah.
You're in for a treat there.
Yeah, he's good.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Right back.
Lewis and Hardy.
It's now time for The Book of Answers by Carol Bolt. Now I want all of you out there to think of a question, any question at all. Think of a question. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling those questions coming in. And the answer is, act as though it is already real. So whatever it was, act like you've received it. Thank you.
I like baseball.
Well, welcome back. Along with welcoming you back, we want to welcome our guest, special Music Row guest, straight from 16th, 17th, and 18th Avenue South this evening, Mike Sebastian. Be careful of that chair, Mike.
What the hell? It's rubber.
I thought it was leather.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, how you doing?
Oh, very good, Chip.
What kind of a day did you have today?
I had a good day.
Did you pitch songs today?
I pitched songs today, and other than the weather,
Yeah.
which is ass-biting cold,
Yes, it is. Well, you.
but it was a good day. We got a Martina cut this week, and a
Wow.
Bucky Covington cut this week, and yeah, all's good.
Good grief, man. Now, is that all stuff in out of your old catalog, or is that stuff that's in the...
Yeah, both of those is out of the Blacktop catalog.
Wow. Great. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, sir.
Congratulations. What?
That's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Let's make fantastic the word.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
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 All right, Mike, give us a brief, fantastic history of you in Nashville, where you grew up, where you're from, and why you came to Nashville. Just brief. Just
Okay. Well,
fantastic but brief.
my grandfather played fiddle, and he'd saved up enough money when he was a child to buy a fiddle, and he learned to play it. And with him playing fiddle, I became intrigued with music, learned to play guitar. He and I used to play When I was probably 8 years old, started writing songs. You know, just fell in love with music via my grandpa. And, you know, one thing led to another, playing bands over the years or whatever, and decided that's what I want to do for a living, and ended up down here in Nashville and found out about Belmont College.
Right.
And, which I had no idea even existed, that there was a way to get in the music business. You know, like everybody else, I always thought it was just somebody found you. And via Belmont, ended up being in the music business.
Did you write? Did you still write when you first came to town? And
I did.
And that's what you wanted to do. Do you still write today at all?
Oh, no. I continued to write when I got down here, and one of the first sessions I sat in on, because I also thought I could play guitar, and then one of the first sessions I sat in on was a Bob McDill session, a demo session, and I heard his songs, and I saw the pickers, and I realized that I needed to get in on the business end of this shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, your first session going to a Bob McDill session.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, at that time, I think Bob had 7 in the top 10.
Yeah.
You know, that was 20 some odd years ago.
Yeah. Bob's a great writer. I don't know that he writes much anymore, but
No, I think he's retired. He's actually writing books now.
yeah. Well, let's move to your gig of today,
Uh-oh.
and tell us a little bit about the company that you're with and the company that you came from. I know you were with MCA Music years ago.
Well, I was with him. Long tenure. But the company I'm with today is Olay Music. Very aggressive company. They're innovative. They're trying to do a lot of different things. It's exciting to be with them. They bought Blacktop.
Which is where you were.
Which is where for
the last 10 years.
It was. I ran Starstruck Publishing for about 5 years, and then it sold to Warner Chappell, and then I had to start another publishing company, and I started Blacktop Music Group, and we had that for about 9 years, and we had several hits, and everything. You know, everything was great, and then Olay came in and bought Blacktop, and so now I'm with Olay, and you know, it's great to still be with my catalog, and it's great to be at an aggressive company that's willing to do things differently.
Right.
And everything's good.
Good. Well, I assume that you're still meeting with lots of new writers, or that you do occasionally.
I do. I love meeting with new writers. I'm not kidding you, it's tough for new writers right now. I saw a statistic the other day that writers with publishing deals have basically decreased by 75% from a couple of years ago. And, you know, it's just a sign of our times right now.
Tough for old writers too.
Yeah, it is.
Tough all the way around.
Yeah. I mean, it's not new writers, but old writers too.
Yeah.
And so it is. It's brutal.
Well, what piques your interest the most when a new writer comes to see you? What do you look for, and what is it in a new writer's songs that makes you go, hey, this may be something to keep an eye on?
Probably more than anything, it's the ability to diversify. You know, if a writer can write stone cold country song and then turn around and write an alternative song, or turn around and write a pop song,
Which is hard to do.
because it is hard to do, and how they, you know, whether they have a little different way of looking at things and phrasing things. When I find that, then I'm like, I need to meet with this person.
So somebody who is maybe a little bit out of the box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From what you would normally hear.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. What are some of the worst ways that you've seen a writer try to pitch you songs, or try to get a publishing deal, or try to get something going? What are some of the pitfalls that they shouldn't do, and some of the things that you've seen and you've gone, man, this just screams amateur?
They really need to know when to back off and when to push. And writers that, you know, hang around like a black fly, you know, what I tell all new writers is, look, you know, I spend more time with you than I do my wife. And so we got to get along. And if you're going to be a black fly, I don't necessarily want to be around you.
Right.
And so it's just knowing when to approach, when not to approach. You know, being professional more than anything.
Right.
And
which means using good sense.
Using good sense, exactly. And for every writer out there, you know, trying to aspire to do this, I would highly recommend that you read Liz Hengber's book, The Do's and Don'ts of Music Row. I think that should be required reading for every writer coming to town trying to be a professional songwriter, because it is literally her story of coming to town off the bus in New York, you know, meeting people. I think she worked at the Gerst House at that time, and they wouldn't even let her off for her first #1 record. And you know, since then she's gone on to have had several #1 records, and it's her. I've read it. I endorse it. I think it should be required reading for everybody.
Great. Liz Hengber's book.
Do's and Don'ts of Music Row.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Great.
That's fantastic.
That's fantastic. What's your best advice for new writers or non-professional writers? That what you just gave us was probably a huge thing, to read Liz's book. But what other advice would you have for non-professional writers that are trying to break into it, or wanting to be commercially successful songwriters?
Damn, Chip. Go into it with your eyes open. Know how hard it is. You know, don't kid yourselves. Don't sell the family farm. I mean, whenever I got down here, one of the first rules that they told me was that you don't pay for anything. Somebody's interested in what you're doing, they pay. And I would suggest that, you know, go into it with your eyes open. Know that it's going to be a long, hard road. You know, there's no overnight successes. Overnight successes take 10 years. And, you know, be realistic. Keep your job. Write your songs. You know, don't sell your soul.
Right. Great advice.
Great advice. Yep.
And now we're going to move on to a little segment here with Mike. And Mike, this is called Free Flow.
Time for free flow, free flow.
This is a Music Row word association game.
I love word association.
Yes, well, this is for Mike, though, Rod.
I'm sorry.
And-
I
and
forgot
when-
where I was for a second.
And when I
You might want to take a drink before that.
yeah, you might want to take a couple. And when I give you this word, I want you to tell me the first thing that pops into your head. You can't sit and think about it. You have to just tell me what pops into your head, okay? Word number one.
This isn't like a
This is an IQ test of sorts.
it's not an intervention or anything.
No, heavens no. No, it's not an
Do
intervention.
you need one?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Word number one.
Yeah.
Snow.
Coke.
Coke. Okay. That should give all of you a little insight
I don't do that.
into Music Row
have never known. Never known.
and into mine. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't get the snow.
I love an ice cold Coca-Cola.
Oh, it's ice cold. Okay.
Like Mike Sebastian does.
Yes, on crushed ice, like snow.
Yes.
I got you. Word number 2. Dolly Parton.
Oh, boobies.
Big booby.
Now I'm sure that most men that would be their answer. Number 3, publishing.
I'm gonna take the 5th.
He did. He took the 5th.
Took the 5th. That's my 5th.
Number 4, crazy.
Everybody.
See, I figured you'd say Patsy Cline. Now, this next one is a real curveball, Mike.
Uh-oh.
But you can't think about it. You got to say the first thing that pops into your head. Tim Hunzy.
What a great guy. Who was that Cherie person?
Okay.
Makes up an answer?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
Number 6, hit song.
Money.
Money. You'll notice there was nothing mentioned there about art or creativity. Number 7. Number 7, Scotch.
Oh, I like it.
I like it. That's a good answer.
Glenlivet.
Number 8, the last one, this show.
This is funny as hell.
And one last closing question.
Uh-oh.
Not to embarrass you, but this is called Confessions. Do you? Is there anything that you want to get off your chest? That I guess that could be part of an intervention. It's part of a 12-step program. So, anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to confess?
No, I don't reckon.
He's got nothing he wants to confess.
That's a happy man.
This man right here is a perfect human being.
Perfect. That's fantastic.
That's fantastic! Mike, thank you so much for
Chip.
being with us this evening.
It's been
Love you,
fun.
brother. And we'll be right back after a hopefully brief message from Jenny with our musical guest, Tyrone Carrollton.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Hi, I'm Cherise Voltori, and I'm here today on behalf of Nashville Songwriters Association International, or NSAI. Many of you who are watching may be singers and songwriters with hopes and dreams for a successful songwriting career. Let me give you just a few minimum requirements. 1, I call these the 4 Ps. First one starting with passion. Passion is contagious. 2, professionalism. This is a magical business, but it is also big business. 3, persistence. Many of the singer-songwriters, artists that you're watching on film, television, on the radio are 10-year overnight successes. And 4, be prepared. If you would like to become prepared for a successful singing songwriting career, go to www.nashvillesongwriters.com. And remember, tomorrow's talent starts today at NSAI.
The Adventures of Dead Matt. Yeah.
Jackass. That's original.
The tip today is on making your lyric look professional. Your lyric should always fit on one page. Always one page, no 2-page, 3-page lyrics. Single space your lyric so that it will all fit on one page. If you have a chorus that repeats, it's okay to write repeat chorus instead of typing the chorus out. Never ever put chord changes over the words on your lyric, and never ever ever write any comments on the lyric like, "I wrote this song for my aunt when she was dying." Never. Always include your name and contact information at the bottom of the lyric. I hope this helps. Thanks. Welcome back. We're talking with Tyrone Carricker. Tyrone is our musical guest this evening. Tyrone, tell us a little bit about your music, your style, your influences.
Well, my influences go all the way back. I'm no hero, man. I just saw a cat on fire and I put it out. Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Mind over matter is how you solve your problems in life. You know? Try to stay below water. Breathe deeply. Are we done?
Yeah, we're ready for you to do your music.
Okay.
Hell yeah, man. Let's get
Here's
philosophy.
Tyrone.
I don't live close to a sandy beach or sunshine. I can't read the stars to see if they're aligned. It seems I'm looking for a sign to say it's the right time. Maybe your face in the clouds for my heart. Well, I don't need formulas or code or writing on the wall. All I need is my heart to know it's set in stone. And I don't wanna wait for the perfect day to say I love you. And I don't wanna pray for my big kiss in the rain. I just wanna be in this moment with you, wanna breathe you in. Baby, won't you tell me that you love me? For all we know, tomorrow may never come, and all we work towards may come undone. But let it be known that today I feel this way. Right here, right now, you're my one and only. As easy as a wind through the trees and the early bird sing. That's exactly how my heart spells it out for me. And I don't wanna wait for the perfect day to say I love you. I don't wanna pray for my big kiss in the rain. I just wanna be in this moment with you, wanna breathe you in. Baby, won't you tell me that you love me? And I don't wanna wait for the perfect day to say I love you. And I don't wanna pray for my big kiss in the rain. I just wanna be
Wonder if there's a press 2 for English in Mexico.
Man, I'll never get Rod and Chip's approval on any of my songs.
Welcome back. I guess it's time to say goodnight, Rod.
Good night, Chip.
Good night, Rod.
Good night.
Good night, Ben.
Good night, Ben.
Chip and Rod have said all they're going to say, and now it's time to go.
I like that.
Thank you, Ben. Good night.
Good night.